Up next on Record TV.
Welcome to the show. A very good evening, lovely people. How are you doing? It's Heartbeat. And I'm so glad that you've joined me once again, right from your festive season. Well, it's quite something like long time, ever since we met like last week on Thursday, and now I'm here. Welcome back. How was your Christmas? You're now warming up for the New Year's celebrations. Yeah, I know many people don't celebrate Christmas, and I wonder why, but they celebrate New Year's. You even don't know how the other year will be like, maybe 2017. But anyway, you have to thank the Lord for this precious life you've been given, and your relatives, because you've given a good health, and then money for those that achieved your resolutions this year. You have quite many that you've lined up on your list, and you have to fulfill them next year. We pray so much that your resolutions come as true as anyone would wish. You're welcome to the show. Opening up our show today has been Shakila with an amazing new video that is hitting charts. It's amazing, you know. People listen to this song, they don't understand the song, the meaning of it, but they can dance. How about you get jiggy on the song, and then, you know, things will be fine. My name is Judy, and I'm here to take you through in this 1 hour, fully packed for you, amazing love ballads, and then love talk. We have later, we also have a topic of discussion which we'll be talking about today on the show. Better still, to remind you that it's a show that reads your letters. You sit down and brief for me, just write something in brief and send it to me, either on our WhatsApp number that will be displayed on your TV, and then you can as well use our Facebook page, Record TV Heartbeat, and reach out to me. You have any problem in your relationship, you feel like, yes, you're single and searching for someone, you haven't yet gotten that person. I mean, you make sure you be identical. Tell me the characters, the personality, probably tribe, if it is very important. And then we'll be able to actually link you up. But hey, I'm also planning something for you come next year. You know, our fans have been so much asking for a get-together party. I mean, things like that. But I'm thinking about it. Don't think that I'm just silent and actually don't get to know what you're really yearning for. But come next year, there's a lot in stock for you that I'm actually preparing for you, definitely. So here, I want you to chill, sit down and relax, so that I can take you through this amazing show, love show for the youth out there. I represent you, how about that? And give you the best in music, love talk. I also have amazing visitors in studio that we do host here, and we find out their feel about the topics that we've tabled. So right at this minute, I don't want to be so wordy, but let's go in for the letter. However brief it could be, I want you to lend me your ears and actually watch and tell me how you think about the letter that is after it. And then that is from the letter, we pose the topic of discussion. For the person who is not into listening to something that's a little bit lengthy, but you can as well take in the letter and find an appropriate advice, the topic would be best for you. Here is the letter. I'll be back shortly after. I'm a 27-year-old woman who met a charming 30-year-old man several months ago. We talk every day, and when we hang out, Everything is perfect. He treats me like a girlfriend. He says he likes me. We are indeed intimate, and there is literally nothing I can complain about, except whenever we discuss relationships, he's always saying he's not ready and that we are best friends. He doesn't mean it in the sense that he's not ready for a relationship with me. He says he doesn't want a relationship with anyone else either. He says he's not ready for anything serious. He's not far enough in his career, and he is not successful enough for women to respect him. He wants me to go out and date other people, but he doesn't want me to wander too far from him. He says a lot of things like, I'm the one you're always going to come back to. I feel as though I have to draw the line somewhere. It doesn't feel like best friends at all. But at the same time, I don't want to cut ties with him. Is there any further analysis that could be done here? Am I in the wrong for feeling confused about all this? Heartbeat viewers, advise me on this one. I'm Jovia from Luwero, Boblenzi.
Welcome back, and thank you so much for watching. There is the letter. Hey, it's quite hectic. You know, there are some problems we normally look at and you overlook them. I mean, you think they are quite small and they don't need much. You sit back and relax, but something is haunting you. Probably it's kind of a stumbling block in your relationship. But hey, this is the letter. This lady tried to fall in love with a guy for some time. You know, they hung out together. I mean, she likes the characters, the personality. She's being taken out. Not until after some time had passed and she wants serious relationship. And then the guy was like, hey, I'm not ready for any serious relationship. First of all, I'm not a man enough to be called someone's husband or girl, or boyfriend, just because I haven't done enough about my career. Which career is he talking about? Maybe job, having a good job, having something in the house. You know how boys are. You want to be talked about as handsome and you have it all. Yet at times it's very difficult to have it all and then be in relationship. So the girl is like, yeah, I've seen many guys fall in love even before they are successful in their career. But yes, if you're saying that you can't actually be in a relationship with me because you haven't yet succeeded in your career, and then he even goes ahead and asks, he goes ahead and asked her to actually fall in love with other guys because he's not worthy. And you wonder. So she feels like, I want this man with me because, I mean, we have a lot in common, and I fall in love with only this one, not someone else. That he's actually pushing me to go into a relationship that I don't want, maybe dating other people. Who dares to tell a girlfriend to go and date someone else? I mean, it sounds weird, but she feels like she doesn't want to cut ties with this guy. But again, he puts a statement that probably I'll be the best person you would come back to. I mean, if things get worse there, you come back to me. So as if he's there to waste her time, or he has low self-esteem. We don't know. So she's saying, I don't know what to do right now. I don't know, maybe I'm dating a wrong person. I should move on. Or I could probably go ahead and wait for this man until he's successful in his career. So this is where we derived our topic of discussion. We are asking, should having a successful career matter a lot before going in a relationship? Do you wish to have a good job, to fill your house with so many things, I mean, to be called a rich man, to fall in love? Because when we look at the African way, you know, Africans, like guys in Africa, some of them even get rich at the age of 50. Do you expect to fall in love at 50? Because that's when you feel, yeah, my career, I'm successful in my career, now it's time for me to date. You know, if someone says maybe getting married or something of the sort, but just falling in love, because I've seen many people building their relationship meanwhile as they're also working. You're trying your level best to actually earn something at your workplace or probably look for a job. Meanwhile, as you have your girlfriend besides, or probably your girlfriend, you're having a boyfriend, and you're busy looking out for a job because you don't want to be dependent. Here in Africa, we don't need much. At times, we feel like, yeah, we don't need much. Even if you have something small and you feel it can sustain you, with your small family, probably you and your boyfriend, you can as well push in together. But this one says, I need to develop my career first before I fall in love. That's the guy. So she's asking herself, she doesn't know exactly what to do. How would you advise such a person? Our topic of discussion is, should having a successful having a successful career matter a lot before going into a relationship? What do you think out there? Use our Facebook page, Record TV Heartbeat. You can as well use our WhatsApp number. It's right on your TV screen. Send us a message. We might not be able to actually take your phone calls because of the time. We normally have limited time. But I'll be able to read those messages that come in a little bit earlier that you share and give appropriate advice to the person who wrote to us later. I'll be more than grateful. Right at this minute, I have a guest in studio with me. He's going to share with us his ideas, his opinions about the letter that we have tabled today. Letter coming in from Jovia. He's from Luwero, Woblenzi. Jovia, thank you so much for watching. He's actually on and he's waiting for your advice. How do you think about the letter?
Well, my name is Romeo, and according to how I heard about the letter, the lady said he likes me. I heard that, I noted it down. And she also added that the guy is not yet ready for a relationship with her. Because he's still pursuing his career.
Exactly.
And of which I may agree to a certain extent. Because most of us, we're usually looking for security before we start a relationship.
Those are men, eh?
Yeah. Even women, they also look for security, I believe so.
Okay.
And then also look for identification. For example, my dream would be, before I get married, I want to become a certified public accountant.
Yes.
Or I want to first acquire a license before I start into a relationship. This is because we are aware when you enter into a relationship, it requires commitment. It may require time and finances.
Finances.
Yes.
It's a relationship, remember?
It's
not yet married. But however, it's a builder, like from relationship and then marriage, you know, it's just a step ahead. But it's merely relationship now.
Okay. Maybe what I didn't understand, I think they are not yet in a relationship.
Not yet.
Not yet there.
Yeah, they were just friends, you know, having a crush on someone, you go out. And then whatever you're doing, sure that maybe you're in a relationship, but a man says they are not. But they hang out together, go have like a cup of tea together, hang out, you know, things like that. But if she asks, Jovia asked the boyfriend that, how about we be in a serious relationship? And then the guy was like, no, I'm still building my career. I'm just not ready. I'm not a man enough to be in a relationship, you know, things like that.
Okay. On the other hand, I think it could be an excuse. Because women, when we love, actually she said, he likes me. A good statement would have been, he loves me. So that means the guy is looking at her as a friend. But the lady, I think she has other interests.
The lady?
Yes, I think she has other interests.
Give us a hint, like which interest?
Just as I said, maybe she has a crush on the guy. It could be true. But the guy is just looking at her as a friend.
Can I ask you something?
Yes, go ahead.
Would you go out and hang out with someone who's just a friend and not a lover? I mean, would you go an extra mile and then invest in someone who's not a lover to you?
Definitely, I would do it.
Really?
I would do it.
And
as a friend.
what would you be chasing for then?
Just as a friend. But usually say birds of the same feathers fly together. For me to choose a friend, maybe we should be sharing maybe a career to the extent that that person is supportive.
Exactly.
Or if it's a church thing, maybe we share something in common somewhere there. So when we go
You have
out
the same
there,
faith?
yeah, could be of the same faith. So when we go out there, we need to share something. Maybe I could be going through a certain problem, and maybe I need counseling from that person there. Or she's someone I can confide in. I think there's no problem with that. Yes. But at times, you know, I may like you,
Yes.
yet you don't like me. Things do happen. I may smile with you, you may smile with me, but then I go ahead and I misinterpret you. I misperceive you.
Okay.
Just because you smile with me, you laugh with me, I think maybe you have feelings for me
Yes.
or you're interested in me, which may not be the case. A friend is a friend.
Okay.
You can smile with her, you can go with her anywhere. You are free to each other.
You can even invite her in your house. How about that?
Yeah, you can. You can invite her, but of course you cannot put fire with.
That's what I was waiting for. Anyway, I don't want to lie the audience out there. But anyway, me, the way I look at the letter, it could be yes, that is your side of the point. And then if we change the coin upside down, I look at it like as though the guy is trying to hide something, isn't it? 30-year-old. It's not 20 years, it's not 24 years. He's actually ready for even commitment, not even a relationship. He's saying, I'm not ready for any relationship, probably. I want to develop my career. So give me a period. Like, tell me, like, I need 10 years to develop my career to be successful. Then I'll back off. I'll know that maybe you're not ready for a relationship. You've not given me time period that, okay, give me only this year. I'll be patient if I love you. I'll be patient. Yes, I'll know my boyfriend or my friend wants to develop his career. Let me wait for this year and wait. Probably if it comes to next year, something will be worked upon. But you've not given me time length. You've left me in suspense. Can I say you have someone you're seeing? You're wasting my time?
No, I wouldn't advise to rush that conclusion.
Yeah.
But I think maybe the lady is not patient. Me, what I know, if I talk as me, myself, when I need something, I go for it. If it's the lady, I go for her. At least I will try to scamoose around and say, if I fear to say it directly,
What
at
will you
least
do?
I will look for other ways.
Like
Either
Christians,
use,
give us
today
a
we
hint.
have WhatsApp, we have Facebook.
By the way, at times even I had like a chat. It was just a chat with girls. They don't take guys on WhatsApp serious. Like a person who says, you know, I like you, because they know it's not a platform for. It might not be easy to find someone truthful or someone who tells you the truth about you. It could be a flatter, and then you fall for a flatter, really. It doesn't work. So they don't take people who date them from WhatsApp as serious. It was just a chat. Don't be scared.
Those things happen.
Yeah.
But what I try to say, if you need something, you can go for it. So this guy, maybe he thinks there are still other beautiful women outside there.
So he has all the time in the
He
world.
still has time, or he's just giving excuses. My advice to the lady would be, maybe lady try to be away from the guy.
And see whether this guy will
See,
chase for her.
if the guy will try to chase.
Don't become dangerous.
If the guy will try, to protect. Because we guys, we are just.
Yeah.
I may not be in a relationship with you, but just because you're a friend, still I may not need another guy to talk with you for more time.
So Jovia.
So,
Jovia, they're telling you.
so the lady needs to give the guy distance,
Yeah.
time there. If the guy realizes Jovia is the right person for him, trust me, the guy will call. The guy will try to attack.
That's a nice one.
Yes, because when you need something, you go for it.
Exactly.
But for now, he could be maybe taking the lady for granted because the lady is like,
She's available.
she's
She has
available.
shown a lot of interest.
Yes, yes,
Like,
yes.
I can die for you and stuff like that.
And usually for us guys, when a lady comes with power, with vigor, we try to...
You pull back.
Yeah, we try to pull
Are
back.
you sure?
Yes. And if a lady is just there, then we try to come with power. Because we don't like losing. It's not part of us.
Okay, Romeo, thank you so much.
You're welcome.
I'm grateful. The chat is still going on, by the way, but our topic of discussion is, we are asking, should having a successful career matter a lot in, before going in a relationship? We are asking, should having a successful career matter a lot before going into a relationship? What do you think? Use our Facebook page, Record TV Heartbeat. The topic is already posted there. We also have it here. You can as well use a WhatsApp number. It's 0758 44 85 77. We'll be more than glad. Send all those messages, but the messages are coming a little bit early. They're the ones I'll be reading because at times time does not allow me to read all the messages. But keep them coming. Let's advise Jovia. He's a little bit far away from Kampala, like 30 miles away from Kampala. He's in Woblenzi, Dwyer, but Jovia is watching right now. She's dying for this man. We're going to take a short break. I'll be back with Romeo again, and we are going to talk more, dig deeper where the problem could be and how best Jovia can fix it, and probably give her a solution on how she can rescue and have this man forever. We take a break.
I feel so fly with my chill and fun time. Fun time is a time, grab some. If you wanna have fun, fun time, would you be my plan, hon? Take more if you wanna go, uh-oh, rehab, uh-oh. Take more if you wanna get, uh-oh. So watch me get my vibe, so high up on my ride. Fun time, all the time.
Enjoy the fresh tangerine tasting Reham Fun Time and conquer your thirst. Fun time, fun all the time.
What is prosperity? Is it the job you get, the degree and education you acquire, the house you buy, the car you drive, or the business venture you start? Receiving true prosperity is knowing that it starts from your soul, your health, and the people that surround you. Know true prosperity by entering the new year in the presence of God at the Universal Church of the Kingdom of God. We shall be blessing your New Year's plans and resolution and determine that God may prosper you in all things. There will be water baptism and above all, the Holy Communion. The New Year's crossover night on the 31st of December 2016 at the UCKG Plot 8 to 12 George Street, Nakasero, starting at 10 p.m. For more information, please call our helplines on 0703 682 146 or 0776 213 731.
Welcome back. You're still watching Heartbeat with me, Judy, and thank you so much for watching. I'm so grateful that you keep it with me whenever it comes to 8 p.m. on Thursday up to 9 p.m. I'm grateful Thank you for your honesty and company. Without you, probably I wouldn't have been here. But hey, we are talking about Jovia's letter. Jovia came to us asking for advice because she's saying she fell in love with a man whom they have the same character, personality, they hang out together, happen together. I know after doing all this, she actually had a crush, you know, and she thought probably they're into a relationship until the guy came out and said, no, I'm not in a relationship and I'm not ready for any relationship just because I haven't developed my career enough. I'm not a man enough to be called someone's boyfriend because I don't have it all. I mean, I still lack a lot in my career. So I ask you probably if you happen to get a chance, go and date other men, but I'll be the man you always run back to whenever you want. I don't know, I actually don't even understand that statement, but it was in Jovia's letter. So Jovia was like, really? You don't want to be in a relationship because you haven't yet been successful in your career, but you haven't given me a time limit when and how can I be patient? Because me, I love you. I mean, you're a 30-year-old. He's even supposed to be in marriage. He's supposed to be married, but he isn't, and he's not even in a relationship. So she's asking herself that, is this guy really lying or probably into another relationship that I don't know about, and is actually using me as a stepping stone to wait for the other until they settle down? So she's having so many questions in mind. But again, she loves the guy. She would do anything to make this guy accept the fact that they've been in relationship, and then thereafter it will develop from relationship into marriage, which is very impossible right now because the guy is actually speaking out his heart. So she doesn't know what to do. She wouldn't want to cut ties with the guy, but again, she wouldn't love to involve herself with a person who does not like her. For her, she's 27, but the guy is 30. So how do you advise her? Keep your messages coming in. I'm actually seeing many here, and in studio, I'm still with Romeo. We're still digging deeper into where the problem could be and how best we can advise Jovia from Woblenzi, Duero. One of the messages here from Facebook, this one is called Made in Sereko. You're saying, no, if you don't get successful with your career, then what? So he's saying that if this guy delays to be successful in his career, won't he actually be involved in any kind of relationship? That is his worry. And Kushe here, Kushe Dev, is saying, you can't wait to have a successful career to have a relationship. Rather have a relationship that is going to boost your career. That is a person ready to support your career and become successful both financially and family-wise. However, just missed the show because my decoders failed to air your program. So sorry, so sorry. And Dave, thank you so much, but thank you for contributing. This one says, hello dear, I'm Sandra, watching from Nawero. Those are tricks for someone dating someone else. I'm pretty sure that guy has a girlfriend or a wife and is just using that babe, Bambi. I also used the same trick. I also used the same trick one time. I had my boyfriend, but there was this guy who was vibing me and shopping me a lot of stuff. And so I did not want to lose him, but I was dating already my other guy that I love from the moon and back. But I was just enjoying the other guy's dimes and company. So he's assuring you that those are tricks of someone who is into another relationship. Thank you, Sandra, and thank you so much for watching. You're watching from Nawero. Greetings to all those people you're watching with. Yes, I'll be reading more as I get back to Romeo. Yes, Romeo, you've heard how people react to the topic and the letter.
Yeah.
Where is your stand?
Well, I don't think the guy is using the lady, but the lady has failed maybe to understand the guy. I heard you saying that she says, I think she claims, they have the same personality.
Yeah.
I don't know how she came to that conclusion. At times,
you know, you can watch someone and you pick out some two things that you actually seem to be also having. Probably maybe you love hanging out, because we can be friends, but probably you're a club banger and I'm not. So that means we don't match. So you pick out some few things that your friend has and you actually do have. So that's when you come to conclusion that you have the same character, maybe likes, you get. And probably if you have something in common, it's very easy to fall in love with that person. Do you know that?
Yeah, but I think, you see, for us, when you're a friend, you are tolerant. If you're my friend, I can try by all means to relate. Either with your character, there could be something I don't like about you. There could be something, but I have to tolerate you.
With hopes that maybe you will change.
Yes. So, no, not even with hopes. A friend is a friend.
It has to be a hope, my dear.
It's
because you can't stay with a night dancer because you love that person. You can't.
No, with a friend, there's no relationship there. The only relationship is the friendship.
But again,
no intimacy.
But again, there are people who are picky about their friends. I mean, you pick a friend who seem to be having almost the same things with you, same likes, probably in the same age group, same height. You must be having something in common, probably.
No, actually, me as a man, there are some signals I usually pick from a lady. This could be maybe the way you dress, the way you set yourself, or I could like you because you are successful, you're brilliant, I love the way you do your things, okay, or even the way you pursue your goals. Are you an achiever? Are you successful? I may consider many things. So to me, Jovia should set at least a signal or signals for the guy to pick, for the guy to be comfortable. Indeed, this is a lady I really need in my life. Because a friend is a friend. No conditions, no things to be attached.
So you mean she was misled?
Yeah, it could be true.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
You wouldn't be with an opposite sex that's so much intimate. Okay, intimate is a big word. That's so much close. Do you know what it means, having someone of the opposite sex being so close to you and how people even perceive you? But they might not actually, they would have a thought that they're probably your lovers and things like that, and what they think at times would come true because you guys are too close.
Anyway, I don't know how close they are, but initially I said
if you hang out together,
Jovia
you would be close.
should give distance to this guy.
So you're saying Jovia should look for someone else, as
No,
the guy says,
not
because
necessarily looking for someone
because
else.
the guy says, please, how about you date some other guys?
That is the other option.
But again, he puts something in the middle. You know, you've told me that, but again, you say, but I'll be the man you always run back to. What does that mean? I mean, I don't connect the same statements. It's as though he's not ready for a relationship but would love to keep close to this girl.
You see, there are certain things must be in agreement. If this guy is interested in the lady, he has to prove it, and that is with actions, not mere saying, I like you, or I may come back to you. So, Jovia to run to another guy, that is another option. But the priority would be to give the guy distance there and see if the lady will chase for her.
How about he does not?
Then she has to forget the guy.
Because it's like putting there another gap, you know, giving chances for other people that seem to be interested, probably other girls. She wouldn't love to put their gap and say that, yes, I had the weakest point and I was weak to take it on and be patient for this guy. Maybe what I think would come true.
To me.
Because he doesn't want to give any chances anywhere.
But till when?
She doesn't want to give any chances.
Till when?
I don't know.
Till when? She could be wasting her time. And there are guys who are smart, who are outside there, I believe, who are waiting for her. Let her give them a chance. If this guy fails to initiate something that will result into what she needs. But for the meantime, let her give the guy distance. And then if the guy
and the guy doesn't want the distance, because the way she actually narrates the story, it seems like the guy also doesn't want to let go. However, he also feels like, how about maybe, how about someone else comes in the picture? Maybe these are thoughts that I'm reading now. How about someone else beautiful more than her comes in the picture? Let me just use this word as a security, like please go and date some other girls. But again, I don't want her to go because I haven't gotten someone to fill the gap if she's gone.
You see, a relationship is something that would tell whether this person is suitable for you or not. And the end result would be either to separate or get into marriage. And you know, marriage is a tricky thing.
Yeah, it is.
You cannot just there to go to marry someone.
But again, you can't go in marriage before you are in a relationship.
And that's what I'm saying. At times you may not want to make a mistake. Maybe promise what you cannot deliver. I think the guy may not be in love with this chick. He's just a friend.
Okay, let's go in for other messages. This one says, hi, I had a relationship where I wanted to settle, and it was like she asked me that. What will she say? She asked me that. So what will she say when they ask her, what job do I do? We are 3 years down. Okay, this is more or less like a letter. Okay, this is more or less like a letter. I'm sorry, I'll probably go through it, and then I'll give it another day to read it. This one says, let her look for another guy because being in an area relationship doesn't require more money. No, what if you end up like that without nothing? What will he do? And thank you so much for the messages. Please keep them coming. Let me go into dry messages. Yes, for the WhatsApp, at least I've given you some chance. This one says, it's me, Halima. I'm watching from Kololo. I think that guy is testing the babe whether she can wait for him, no matter how long it takes. He's texting the babe is testing the babe's patience. What do you think about that?
No, I would call it a console.
How long she can wait, really?
I think that's a console.
How about the time they've been, they've been friends? He has not considered the time they've been friends, and now he's testing you how long you can be patient, really?
You see, I had the lady is 27,
yeah,
and the guy is 30.
30?
Which means he's already mature.
He's already grown now.
Okay.
Yeah.
So when he says he's not ready for a relationship, he wants first to finish his career, I think it is just an excuse.
He would marry maybe at 40.
Yeah.
Who knows?
Because a relationship, that is something prior to marriage. You don't need a lot of money.
Exactly.
You only need to understand a person. If this
that is the time of courtship.
Yes.
Yeah.
Courtship. So I think there are no much resources which are required. So I think the guy is just giving it as an excuse.
I know. Another message says, hey, thanks for the show. I'm Edith from Kasangati. I send greetings to my mom, Nanyonjo, Betty, from Kabanyolo, and to my life Sechtoreko William. I wish them a happy new year. Thank you so much for watching, Edith. However, you haven't contributed to our topic of discussion. But hey, I wish you a happy new year too, and thank you so much for watching. This one says, hi, I'm Benjamin. She's free to go from Nabulagala. You're saying she's free to go. You're saying you're from Nabulagala. Please don't call because I can't pick your calls. Don't waste your time. This is why I love you. Amazing music video. So nice. That vocal, it's really killing me. I like. You would think maybe it's John Legend. But thank you so much for watching. We are signing out. Romeo, what are your last words to Jovia? Briefly.
Well, I think Jovia should run out of the interest she has.
Yeah.
Let her give the guy time.
Okay.
That is in terms of distance. If the guy is in love, he will realize it later, but when the lady is away.
Okay.
And I believe the guy will try to pursue her. If not, I think Jovia will be wasting her time. The guy could be looking at her just as a friend.
Okay.
That's what I think.
Okay, thank you so much for coming. I'm
My
so grateful
pleasure.
you honored my invitation.
My pleasure.
Hoping to host you some other time once more. Well, Jovia, what I have to say is your heart might be lying you. Yes, you are in love, but it cannot lead you to what you want. It's better you move on to something else, probably date, find friends, console yourself, and then later move on and find another person that will comfort you to your likes, personalities, and character. You actually find a person who is better than the one you're dating or you have interest in right now. That's all we had time for today on the show. I'm grateful that you've been watching. How about you catch me again next week, same time? I thank the people, team I've worked with, Mlangira on camera, and Jarvis. Thank you so much. And then Ivan in control room, but we have news at the top of the hour with Jackie. They'll be taking you on in our English bulletin. But from me and the entire team, I'm saying please have yourself a good night and Happy New Year.
Up next on Record TV.